Hi everybody, 6th of June and another day in my life after the loss of my wife due to Parkinson's. And I've got to start off today again with that fake account that was knocking about. It seems it's back on doing the rounds again. So please, the only thing I can keep stressing is I don't contact people, and this account is contacting people pretending to be me. So do not, and if you look carefully, my account is Mr. M, which is mr.m, and then it's 1703. And this fake one is Mr. M, so it's mr.mm 1703. But apart from that, it just looks like mine. It's got all my videos, my pictures, and everything, and all my contacts and my followers. Bastards. So again, please be very careful. And the easiest way to just, know that it's not me is I don't contact people. I reply to comments, and questions, but I do not just contact people, out of the blue. So if you are contacted by what's supposed to be me, it's not me. So just please report it and block it. TikTok, for some reason, think there's no violation, being made. So I don't really know what else we can do about it. So just block it. Report it though, because I think the more people report it, then hopefully at some point TikTok might say, oh yeah, we need to sort this out. But so report it, but then just block it, please. Please just be careful, be aware. Right, and that said, Saturday my 10-mile trek to raise money for Parkinson's UK was great. It was a great day out. I love the whole, going down Friday, staying over, and the day itself was fantastic. The weather was great. It wasn't too hot. There was a little bit of a breeze. At one point we got a little bit of rain, but only a little bit. I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was easier than I was expecting, probably because of all the training I've put in. There was two very steep sections to it that really sorted the men out from the boys. It really was, it was. But one was about 40 minutes into it, and then the next one, which was worse than the first one, that was a couple of hours into it. And then there was one section where it was very steep going down. And I found that hard because of my knee, especially my right knee. So I ended up walking sideways and shuffling down a bit. So that cost me a bit of time, that. But overall, it was a great day experience. I've just not long since had a look on my Just Giving page. At the moment, I've raised 2,635 quid. So that's a great figure. And it's going to stay alive, I think, for another week or so before the money then gets transferred straight to Parkinson's. So again, I'm going to say thank you very much if you have donated. But if you haven't and you were still thinking of doing, there's still time. Please, just an odd fiver here and there. Please. And if you can't afford it, then fine, it doesn't matter. Thank you. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I mean, so much so that I am going to do, whether it be that one next year, I don't know, or whether I may go to a different place, a different area, because they do the same in different parts of the country. So, but I will do another one, another trek like this one. I know I'm doing the walk for Parkinson's in September, but that is just like a walk. It's just like to raise awareness. That won't be strenuous, that like this one was. But yeah, great day. Really glad I put my name to it, really. Very well organised. Very well organised. The whole, loads of volunteers. A section where food and everything. But the next year I'll stay over on site. I'll either hire a caravan or a mobile home. I'll have something next year, because all the hotels and bed and breakfast, it was all full. So I ended up with that room over the pub. Now online, as usual, it looks great. The pub itself was fantastic, a quaint little village, quaint pub, really old, really old. But when I got there, it was like something out of Fawlty Towers. It really was. They don't have a car park because it's that small, so you have to just try and squeeze in somewhere. And the road through the little village, it's that narrow. You get cars parked one side, and then there's only room for one more car. So it really, anyway, I did manage to get parked up on the Friday, but when I took my bag in, give me name, she said, all right, the card machine, there's no charge in it. So she then phones her brother, the girl, she phones her brother. So he came over about 20 minutes after. He then put it on charge. The woman behind the counter that was talking to me, or behind the bar, she'd been cleaning something, so she was filthy. They had two massive, big, large St. Bernard dogs, and they were just allowed to roam everywhere. They weren't vicious, but she said they'll bark, and they had a very deep bark, so you can imagine with this bloody big St. Bernards. But the place had a dog smell to it, obviously because of these two dogs. They're outside in the yard and they're coming in, they're wet, and so you went through the door and up the stairs to the rooms, and that's when they had this dog smell about it. And the room I had was okay, basic room, but he had a shared bathroom and shower room. And I thought, where'd you go nowadays? Who has a shared bathroom nowadays? It was like stepping back into the 70s. I had a giggle to myself, what else can you do? So I said, right, breakfast, what time's breakfast in the morning? Because I have to be over in Bakewell, which was like 7 or 8 minute drive. I have to be there like for 9 o'clock the latest. So she said, oh, you have to go over the road, just down the road slightly. There's a cafe there. We've made arrangements for you to get your breakfast there, because our chef walked out on us the other day. Oh, you couldn't make it up. It really was a Fawlty Towers thing. It really was. So I get up on the Saturday morning, but the cafe doesn't open till 8. So I just bypassed it and I went out through the back door and shut off, and I got myself some breakfast over at the site when I got registered, and got myself some breakfast there because I was over there for just after 7. On the Sunday morning, I gets up and we're locked in. We can't get out anywhere. So I'm ringing the pub on my phone, no answer. This was about quarter past 8, something like 8:30, quarter to 9. Quarter to 9, because there was another fella come down. He wanted his breakfast. Now he hadn't even been told that he had to go over the road to the cafe. I told him that. But we couldn't get out. Everywhere was locked. So, and there was a sign on one of the doors saying, guests, please don't use this door because the dogs are in the yard. Anyway, so I managed to unlock it. It was all bolts and everything. So I unlocked it and I went out. I couldn't see the dog, so I went out that way and out through the big barn door leading into the courtyard. The next thing, I went to the cafe and got my breakfast. Next thing, the fella come out. He said, I've come the same way, so I can't be hanging about. So he just felt like John Cleese going to walk in any minute and with Manuel with him. Oh, yeah. But the pub itself was, downstairs, it was really quaint, it was really old. A great atmosphere, because I got back off the trek, got my shower, and I was tired, my legs were aching, but I thought I'll get a shower, I'll go and have a bite to eat or something, and another pub down the road, I went for something to eat, and just get a couple of pints and have an early night. Anyway, the locals were in, and then there was a singer coming, singing all like Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack songs. It was pretty good, and the atmosphere was great. So I stayed in there till, I don't know, must have been 10, half 10, something like that. And then I could feel myself going tired. Yeah, so it was really nice. I'd go in the pub again. I wouldn't stay there again, definitely not. But I would definitely go in the pub and the whole village. Really quaint place, really. One of the staff said it's that old, it's mentioned in the Doomsday Book. Yeah. And then Sunday, I set off after my breakfast and had a slow drive home, and then went over to the cemetery and, you know, the garden. I need to stop calling it Angie's garden because it's more than Angie, it's Angie and the two lads' garden now, so I'll just start calling it the garden. Anyway, and I met up with the grandkids. They came over because remember it was Angie's birthday yesterday, so we all met there and let the balloons off and all sang happy birthday because the great grandkids were there, you know, so we all sang happy birthday. And then I took us all out to the local like carvery type place where we've been going for years. You know, we've been going for years there, like, you know, every 6 weeks they used to take us all out. You know, it's just that it seems our gang, our family gang, it just seems to be getting smaller now, because obviously Angie's not there, then Wayne's not there, so because Wayne's not there, his girlfriend's not there, so it just seems to be all of a sudden getting really small, you know. So when we was going from the cemetery to the carvery place, it's about a 20-minute drive. Of course, I had ended up with four of the great grandkids in my car with me, and we just got chatting, and we were talking about Angie asking, will you forget her, Grandad, and all that, which I thought were nice. And no, well, yeah, no, and Lottie said, no, I won't. And then they was asking about our tattoo, that one. And it's a Chinese symbol. It just means family. And we all had it done. Not long before Angie left us, actually. We talked about it for ages. And they were talking about it, like, you know, she said, my dad's got one. Why did you all have it there on your wrist? It's all, I said, all got it in the same place. So I said, yeah, for that reason. You know, it's our like gang family tattoo, meaning family. Just explaining it, and she says, when I'm old enough, I'm going to get one as well. And then the others chirped in, and so, which I thought were really nice. I didn't put it in the head. You know, it came out of their own mouths, so I thought, really, that was really nice. Hopefully they will. I mean, you know, they're a long time to go before they'll be 18, but hopefully they will. Just keep this tradition going. You know, so that was really nice. That cheered me up a bit, and then we went over there, and there's a play area in the pub as well, in the carvery, so they all got playing, and yeah, and then I came home. Had a quick brew while I unpacked my bag, and I was in bed for about 7:30, 7:45. Got up at 12 for the match, watched the match, got back in bed about 5:30, and was up at 7:30. So I'm right, I'm okay. I'd got enough sleep. I've been out this afternoon, come back and had a good hour and a half in my hot tub, just chilling. I've just got out of the shower now. Probably tell me hair wet, and I'm going to get something to eat and get settled down for tonight's football. So overall, a good weekend. And I'm going to look forward to planning something else. You never know, I might plan another one for this year. I'll have a look what's on this year, because I'm pleased with it. And I'm going to just see if I can push these donations on a little bit more. So yeah, thanks for bearing with me. Hope you all liked the little videos I did while I was doing the trek. Something different. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your comments. Please press your like buttons, follow me buttons, subscribe if you're on YouTube, and repost these videos on, please. Let's get them out there, get me followers figure up to that level where I can get being paid off TikTok, and I can just donate that to Parkinson's UK as well. So the little quote for tonight before I go is, we don't stop playing because we get old. Well, we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. So don't stop playing. No matter how old you are, keep going. Keep playing and laughing and joking. It really does make a difference. So on that note, I will do another one tomorrow now. And you take care now. Bye.